Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Toki Tori. I am Mega Freak 400, and we're going to continue on in the sewers and start the first few levels of, first few hard levels of Bubble Barrage, and hopefully, if all goes as according to plan, Friday will be the last episode of Toki Tori. Paper Mario ending on Thursday, of course, as I think I've mentioned, and then Saturday will just be possibly Saturday. I'll have top 6 possibly, but Sunday will be my next LP, the 16th that is. I'm gonna start off. This episode is a little bit shorter than some of the other ones. The Koopa Ninja Bros sent me a PM about a really interesting rant topic about how I'm not sure which one of them actually sent it, but about he was at a garage sale, and saw CDs for a band he liked, and hadn't even thought about buying CDs for the song list. And basically his thing was, are CDs becoming obsolete? Well, basically here's my thing. There are still, believe it or not, there are still people who like to listen to records. Records, of course, are really obsolete. I mean, in terms of, technological, they're very inconvenient. Not many people listen to it. Some people still listen to records, though, because they like the sound of it. Which has been my argument before, for graphics. Like, some people like 8-bit style because they just like 8-bit style. It's a personal preference. Some people like the sound of a record player. It makes the audio is, of course, scratchy and stuff, but some people find that sound appealing as opposed to being perfect. Some people don't like some people prefer the imperfection and scratchiness of records as opposed to qualities of CDs and stuff. And an interesting fact, though, at least to my knowledge, is MP3s are actually lower quality than CDs. The reasons MP3s are, and the digital music, downloadable music, is so popular is because of the convenience. Do I think that CDs are obsolete? Well, they're slowly becoming more and more obsolete and becoming a collector's item, as you mentioned, because they're less convenient. And it used to be, we used to live in a world where having the physical object, meant something. It meant you owned it. Nowadays, though, people aren't as concerned about people aren't as concerned, even I'm not as concerned about having the thing. Like if I watch a movie, I watch it online. I don't buy the box of the DVD anymore. I just watch it online. Partly because it's you're not spending money on it, and a lot of people, money is an issue, and people, if they have a chance to get something for free, they're going to do it. And it's more convenient. So in that sense, yeah, CDs are becoming less and less used because you have to pay for them. And I'm not talking about even just illegal stuff that you download. There are stuff you can get for free. There's iTunes, of course, that you pay for the music, but like for movies and stuff, you can find anything. Like Hulu is free, and people find stuff there. You can find things online for free, or pay for them on iTunes too. But it's that, and it's also the convenience thing. Now, with SNES games, as you mentioned, that people like playing the cartridge. I honestly think there's a little bit of a difference between CDs and games, at least personally. A glitch there. And maybe this is just from my perspective, but I do like having the game, but not only that, but just playing it on the original console, and playing it with the actual controller. Even if you could make a mod to play it with it just, for whatever reason, there's just something about it that just feels right. Now, maybe, some people feel that way about CDs as well, and this is a really unique puzzle, in my opinion. Some people feel that about CDs, too. That there's just something feels right about playing it on a CD. But I don't know, I think with gaming, it's a little bit different. Overall, my thing is, though, choices. If you want to play it, but you listen to a CD, they should, it may become obsolete, but there's no reason it really, honestly, should become There's no reason it's gonna become obsolete because people are less gonna keep buying it. You know what I mean? Because it's not as convenient, and people want convenience. That's what we've been striving for throughout the entire existence of the human race. We keep making things more and more and more inconvenient. I mean, it's like with personally, I think Blu-ray is going to die. Not that long, it's going to die because yeah, it looks nice, and the thing is, CDs have a better quality than MP3s. At least to my knowledge, I'm pretty sure that's correct, but CDs have a better quality than MP3s, and yet no one listens to them. And yeah, Blu-ray is probably going to have a better quality than downloadable things, but the majority of the public cares more about convenience than they do about, at least to my knowledge, cares more about convenience than they do about how good something looks. No matter how many, no matter how much all these people talk about saying, no, HD is the way of the future. Yeah, but if it's not convenient, if you can get something more convenient and a little bit lower quality, people are probably going to take that because it's convenient, because convenience has driven our society. Is that a bad thing? Is it a good thing? It's just a thing. It's not like it's a bad or good thing. But in my opinion, yeah, CDs are slowly are going to eventually just, you know, probably not exist. But I don't know. As long as there's people who are buying them, and at least in enough numbers, they're, you know, again, records are still being sold at some places because, but because they're a collector's item, and not necessarily a collector's item as in I'm going to keep this and store it in my house. It's because it's collectors, in my opinion, as in people get these certain things because they like them specifically. You know, there's some people who only like listening to records, only like playing games on a certain console, just because it just feels, again, it feels, I guess, natural to play it that way. And yeah, owning the physical copy, again, that's something that's become less and less a big issue. Most people nowadays care less and less about owning something physically. All they care about is having access to it. And since most people can download something and have access to it on their computer, until we have a meltdown and all the data is digitally destroyed, you know, it goes down to the fact that we care more about convenience than we do about quality and about, you know, physically owning something, which can be seen as a good or a bad thing. Now, this is a really kind of confusing puzzle. It took me a while to actually figure this out. That's all the time I have, really. I'll see you Friday for hopefully for the finale. Thanks for that topic, though, Koopa Ninja Bros. That episode, I really found that an interesting thing to think about. So this has been Mega Freak 400, reminding you, eggs.